I'm on air with Rivers Monroe, and I've got a cool question to ask you guys. So how did your band form together? How did you guys become Rivers Monroe?
Do you want the real answer or the more entertaining one?
I can do both.
I would like to say that my favorite celebrity growing up was Marilyn Monroe, and favorite growing up was Joan Rivers, and that's basically how we came up with the name Rivers Monroe. It's a true story. He loves Joan Rivers. I don't know why.
So do you watch
We found. Yeah. Go ahead.
do you watch Joan Rivers as she struts her stuff on Fashion Police every week?
What was that?
Do you watch Joan Rivers as she struts her stuff on Fashion Police every week?
Oh, he does. We don't. No, but basically, I mean, the name came from, I don't know if you're familiar, I'm sure you probably are, with Hall & Oates back from, the 70s and 80s. They were writing, mainstream pop rock, rock, R&B type music. And basically, when the band first started, me and Matt were working together, hence Matt Rivers, Monroe, and we just kind of went with that, Matt Rivers, Rivers Monroe, kind of like a new age Hall & Oates. And then, fortunately, we came across, through networking and some other things, through Doc, who's our lead guitarist, Kirby, who's our bass player, and then Danny, who's our drummer. So we've been together as a band now for 4 years, 4 or 5 years now.
Wow, that's impressive. That's actually quite a long time.
Yeah, we haven't killed each other yet. It's very impressive. It's been pretty close a few times, but...
Oh, no, you never want it to be that close. So I know you guys have a new single out called Moments. What inspired that?
Basically, you've gone through as a band, making sacrifices, living your dreams, going for what you want to go for, what you believe in. I think it stems from, being in this band and making a lot of sacrifices and, doing all the things that we do and that we've done together as a band. And I think really anybody can relate to it. Anybody who, is trying to chase their dreams or, go after the things, that they really want to go after in life.
Wow, yeah, no, that's totally true. I will say I think it's a fabulous single, and I think, that speaks well to it. I'm so happy that you guys made it. So, you speak about how, you guys were on the road a little bit and whatever, and how it helped inspire it, I guess. So, what's it been like touring around the U.S. and along the East Coast?
Oh, wow. It's interesting. It is like one of the best and worst times we've ever had, because while you're in it, you're like, we ran out of gas in the middle of the night, and we had to walk to find we have this big Boston tour bus, and we just felt it stop. We're like, oh no, and it was freezing cold and all that, but looking back on it, it's so cool. It's just man, so many people would have loved to do what we do, and we're lucky enough to have done it. Yeah, I mean, looking back, it definitely was, everything about it was an awesome experience, the good and the bad. I mean, sometimes, there's stuff that happens and you're just like, oh man, this sucks. but in the end, if the positives and the positive things and the good things, good memories, moments, stuff like that, far outweigh negative. It was like Doc. So, hopefully we'll do a lot more exploring. Yeah.
Wow, that's really cool. So, did you guys have any favorite moments from going on tour? Any funny stories that's other than nearly freezing to death in the middle of the night?
We got a lot. Let's see which ones are appropriate.
That is always the question. Which ones are appropriate?
I mean, running out of gas, and the tour bus we were on, it was a driving death trap. You felt like if anybody screwed up, you were dead instantly. So, you get used to, living on the edge of death, and You know, we had like full bunks that felt like coffins, and it was I don't know, that was funny. I don't know, Mike, best moment?
Best moment?
Mike and I fell asleep on each other. That was awkward.
Oh, that sounds like a fun moment. I'm sure you guys enjoyed it.
We learned to fall asleep in very weird places and very weird situations. And, because we were all so tired, from being on the road stuff. And it's like, I don't know if you can sleep while you're in a moving vehicle, but I can't sleep in a moving vehicle. So even when we would be driving overnight or driving during the day and I was laying down, I almost could never fall asleep at all. But, my favorite moment, I don't know. All the shows that we did were awesome. Even like the bigger shows, the smaller shows, just I guess getting to meet all the like new fans, getting to talk to them, and like hearing what they had to say about our music and all that stuff. I think meeting a fan, meeting the people, that's one of the best parts I think for me, especially when they're into music. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, I'll agree. I feel like meeting with fans is probably one of your favorite moments. I mean, as a fan of music myself, it's one of my favorite moments whenever I get to meet a new artist and everything, or different artists. So, which reminds me, you guys actually were able to do a show with Jillian Jensen. I actually interviewed her last year as well, so I was curious. How did you like it?
Oh, that was awesome. She's super nice. She's like incredibly nice. It was so cool to get to hang out with her and meet her entourage.
Yeah, definitely. She was a good time. She was like she's a sweetheart. We played a show with her down in Philly at this little place, UACA Hall. It's a little place, like a little, I don't know, but it's all like original music pretty much. They always have in there, young kids and everything. So it's a good time. But it was a good show. We got to meet her. We got to meet the other guy that played. What was the other guy's name? Spots or something like that? Doc. He's a pretty good up and coming like solo music artist as well. But we had a good time. It was a good turnout. We met a lot of new fans, a lot of new people, and obviously Jillian's great too, and she got an amazing voice. So.
Oh yeah, she does. No, I'll agree. It was fabulous interviewing her last year, and she's fabulous. And that sounds like a great event that you guys did then. So, and it looks like you actually have a couple of great ones lined up as well. So, are you guys like your show with All Time Low this Monday, October 7th? Are you guys excited for that or what?
No, so pumped. So pumped. It's so much fun.
We're super excited. We've been talking on and off like over the last year about trying to get hooked up with them to do a show, and fortunately we just as a band I don't think some bands realize how hard it is, or when people are just starting a band, or you're just kind of getting to the scene, how hard you really have to work as far as networking, networking first, face to face, shows with other bands, other people in in industry in your in your town, and social networking, Twitter and Facebook and all that good stuff. But we've just been working hard, and we've been fortunate enough to be presented with some of these show opportunities that are really awesome. I mean, we just did a show with Blind K, the Almost, the Rocket Boys, and who else? Was there anybody else, Doc? Or was that it for the show we did at the TLA in Philly?
Yeah, that was it for the TLA.
So that was really cool, because we're all big fans, of those bands, especially Ron K. And, we've done some other really cool. We won some cool, contests through other radio stations, and we got us open for some big name bands like Paramore, Passion Pit.
Yeah, I saw that like Paramore and Fun were among some of like the bigger bands that you guys have been able to perform with, and that's just awesome though. And it will show you the value of networking, because I actually found you guys via Twitter, and I have to say I never regret that day. So happy I found you. I mean, always.
Well, that's awesome.
So
and we work really, really hard, to push the social networking. I mean, it's not like it was back in the day where you have to go out and play every single night, to empty bars where there's 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 people, and pick up a couple bands here and there. I mean, you got to use the social networking to your advantage.
Oh yeah, definitely.
On Twitter and Facebook and there's different ways to reach out to them and promote yourself and stuff like that. So you've got to get really creative, as far as how you reach out,
Oh, yeah.
for demographics, for people, for potential fans. So.
And it's cool. It's like you get to know all these people via Twitter. Like I have 10 Twitter conversations a day with different people. And, when we play a show out in a new area, we already know these people. Like they come up and it's pretty cool. We're very lucky to have social media.
I mean,
it is for sure.
That is the coolest part.
Meeting those fans, that's especially when they come up to you, they're like, oh, your music inspires me, it's so great, this and that. I mean, that's like one of the best things as an artist to hear, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. No, definitely. That's really cool. So, and, social media is great and everything. And, it's really cool, though, because also, I figured out that you guys are performing at the Hard Rock Cafe in Philly with David Patton. So what are you most looking forward to about that? I'm sure all of your Twitter fans are going to be showing up for you guys there.
Yeah. No, it's because we have all-time low on Monday. It's like we're so focused on the next gig, we need to actually start focusing on that because that's actually going to be a great show too.
It should be.
Shows in 1 week. That's fun.
Isn't that?
It's been a while since we played at the Hard Rock, but Hard Rock is definitely a great place to play. It's a really cool venue. I mean, anyone who's ever been to a Hard Rock Cafe, it's really cool. So, we played there before, it's probably been like a year or so since we played there, but, we got offered to do the show and play with Dave, and Dave actually, he's from the Philly area originally. I think he lives out in California now, but,
cool.
He's a pretty well-known, up-and-coming artist. He's got a pretty decent fan base, and, he's got some good tunes. And I think he actually just got a role in, not just got a role, but I think the movie's coming out. It's that new Vince Vaughn movie that's coming out.
Oh, yeah.
I forget what it's called, but something where, like, he finds out that he has, like, 100 kids or something like that. apparently, Dave plays one of his kids. He's playing a guitar, like, out on, like, the street. He's got his, like, guitar case open and people are throwing money in there or whatever. So I left a pretty good song in there, but
That's
it's pretty
cool.
It should be a good show. We're excited. We haven't done a show in Philly, in a little while, so.
Yeah, it should be exciting because Philly is really where you guys, Pennsylvania really is where you guys are from, right?
Yes, I know. Yeah, I mean, we all kind of live around. None of us actually live in Philadelphia. Well, I guess not, kind of do, but we all live right around the outskirts of Philly. But originally from Jersey.
We got a Jersey boy.
Yeah.
I'm from Colorado. Matt's from Missouri. Kirby, I don't know where Kirby's from.
Kirby's from Jersey originally, and Dan, our drummer, he's actually the only one who is from PA.
Wow.
Yeah, from up around the Doylestown area.
That's pretty cool, though. You guys are all from different areas representing different places. That's actually really cool. So.
Yep. Yeah, it's not one of those stories where, we were all friends in, junior high or something and started a band together.
Yeah, but I'm sure y'all are the best of friends now, so it doesn't matter what it was.
Yep.
We are. It's like a family. We fight a lot, but we also love each other. Kinda, sometimes, most of the time.
It's a love-hate relationship. We love it. Pretty much love it. We love to hate each other.
Great. There's nothing better.
There is. There definitely is. And so, do you guys have any cool pre-show habits that you do with each other? That's I don't know, special in some ways.
Mike has his warm-up. His vocal warm-up is the most annoying thing on the planet. Come on, do it. Do it, bud. Do it. Show him how annoying it is.
No.
It literally makes you want to tear out your eardrums.
Really?
I just go, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
No,
Oh, that's not that bad. That's not that bad.
It is a little bit annoying, but you know what? It's supposed to be annoying. It's a warm-up,
Yeah, it is. It's a warm-up to make sure that your voice sounds as good as it does.
I'm just messing with you.
Wow, it sounds...
We usually do bring it in, that kind of a little football thing. I don't know.
That's cool, though.
We usually do like some yoga. We do a little meditation.
Yeah. Done with Dog Warrior 3.
We slap each other in the face a little bit, Good time.
Sounds like a fun family sort of thing. It's really cool, though, how you guys all work together. So I know you have an album coming out in a month. Is there anything that your RM Army can expect from it?
I mean, just expect the unexpected. That's all I'm
Ooh,
gonna say.
good phrase. I like that. All right, Army, expect the unexpected.
Totally not true, but it sounds good.
It does, doesn't it?
I mean, for the most part, the songs that you can hear from us online through our Facebook and everything, those are the songs that are going to be on the album. This album's been a few years in the making. We haven't done an official release on this. It's going to be released through a label, through major distribution.
Oh, cool.
We're not going to say. We can't say anything as far as the details of all that.
Oh,
but,
no, of course. Keep it hush hush.
Within the next month, it's going to be released. It'll be available on iTunes, Spotify, and all that stuff. And like I said, it's going to be the same songs you hear online, but they're going to be new mixes. They're going to sound a little bit different. There's some things we added, took out, and the masters are going to be new as well. So,
and it's just the kind of like Philadelphia knows us, but the rest of the country doesn't.
And that's why they need to know you, Let's get this out. I'm excited for it to come out. I want to share it with all my friends, across the nation and maybe even the world. Let them all know Rivers Monroe is here.
We got to grow the Army stronger,
Yes! We got to keep that Army growing. Your fan base is absolutely fabulous. So, because, I see them interacting with you guys on Twitter all the time, I feel like. And, do you have any favorite moments from interacting with them?
Well, can I just say, I just want to say this, and I know, bands always say this, but seriously, our fans are the best. We have so many fans, and we don't really refer to them as fans. We kind of refer to them as family. We always say, hey, welcome to the family. We all, like Doc said with the social media, we get to know them through social media. We talk to them through Twitter, Facebook, this and that. It's just it's awesome because it's almost like a big community, and we got a little creative and kind of came up with the whole Army, the lowercase a, capital RM, lowercase y, kind of Rivers Monroe. But it's just great. I mean, we have some people that helped us a few months back really start a solid street team. I think we have street team leaders in 25 states or something now.
Yeah.
And over 60 people in our street team. We actually have a Facebook, Rivers Monroe street team Facebook that's set up. And they talk to each other and with us all the time. They promote and they print out flyers and tell their friends and their family, and it's awesome. It's really awesome. And they're really supportive, and they're really helping us, to grow as a band, get the word out there. So they're we owe a lot to them.
Yeah, no, I mean, that sounds fantastic. I will attest the fact, I'm a fangirl. I'm one of those girls. I follow all my artists on Twitter. I keep up with them all. I always talk about them to everybody. And there's a lot of power behind a really good fan and a really good fan base. And I know you guys totally have one. And I know every artist does say that, but every single time I hear it, I know it's true. Especially from you guys, too.
I agree with you 110%. And we owe you a thank you, and all our fans a thank you, for being so awesome and being so supportive.
Oh, well, thank you, I think, from all the fans. I'm sure they all love you guys back and appreciate all the music that you make that helps inspire them as well. So, I've got a really fun question for you guys, actually. What is your favorite artist at the moment?
Oh, wow.
Tough questions.
I know what he's gonna say. I already know what he's going to say.
Oh, who's he going to say?
For you?
I want to know what
Airwaves.
I knew you were going to say that, but you know what?
All he ever says.
At the moment, I'm a big Blink fan. I'm a huge Tom DeLonge fan. So I'm a big Blink fan. I'm a big Angel and Airwaves fan. My favorite band, kind of growing up, was Pearl Jam.
Oh, cool.
But I think my favorite artist right now, I always listen to a lot of Amberlin. I'm a big Amberlin fan. That guy's voice is just amazing. They're just ridiculously talented musicians.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to probably have to say either Amberlin or Run Kid Run. I've been listening to a lot of Run Kid Run lately.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I don't listen to music at all. Like, never. Like, I listen to talk radio, classical music, that kind of stuff.
Wow,
I did just hear the song, and I used the Shazam thing on it. The band called Parachute. I'm sure you guys know.
Yeah,
I
I've heard
downloaded
of
their
them.
album. It's really, really good. I'm
Yeah.
really enjoying it. So if you guys have
That's
you guys heard that album?
Yeah, they're solid.
yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, it's really good. But yeah, that's my band at the moment.
No, that sounds really cool. You know, you guys got some good bands down. That's actually really solid. So thank you guys so much for coming on. It has been a true pleasure to speak with you. So.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. And can you guys just let everybody know about your Twitter and your Facebook so that way we can help grow the RM Army?
Yeah, definitely. Our Twitter handle or whatever, it's just at, the @ Rivers Monroe. Facebook is just facebook.com/Rivers Monroe. YouTube, it's the same thing, youtube.com/Rivers Monroe. Our website is riversmonroe.com. There's pretty much links to everywhere on there. And pretty much any of the social network sites that you go to, you'll be able to find, the other ones that we have. A new one that we just opened, though, a new account that we just started, which I'm really, really excited about, is our Vine.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys, I don't know how into Vine you are, but it is awesome. It's like these little 6-second videos. I posted one the other night when we were at practice, but I have a feeling that we're going to have a really fun time, especially when we're on the road, posting a lot of cool Vines.
Yeah, make sure that everybody follows the Rivers Monroe Vine. That's going to be a lot of fun to look at you guys as you're going on the road and you're checking everything out. So that would be great. Well, thank you guys so much for calling in. So right now I'm going to play your awesome single, Moments. This is Rivers Monroe with Moments here on WDOM Providence College Radio. Thanks, guys.
Thank
you.